Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently waiting. Okay, yeah, that's going to be exceptionally boring. No, we are waiting, that is true. We have a lot of waiting to do, and we need to figure out what we want to do while waiting. That is our biggest concern right now. Now, we are currently of age, and we should probably... How concerned are we about concubines right now? I think the answer to that is not particularly. We have a lot of gold. And we are in domain focus right now because of our holdings. Right. So we can have her manage domain. That puts us at a potential 5 of 7. So we want to zoom in here, and we want Hertfordshire back. So we're going to send this guy a gift for 31 opinion. Now, we can't revoke this title because we dropped down to autonomous vassals. We need 104 prestige, which we can raid for. Can we revoke baronies? Are baronies different? It seems like I checked that last episode and we couldn't. Which one of these would we want to revoke? These are all economic baronies at this point. Let's just see what we can do. Yeah, we can't revoke baronies. Okay. So at this point, we need prestige. We can raise a runestone for that. And there we go. We can do that in... This one gives popular opinion. Okay, I don't really care where we put that. That's fine. So that raises up our prestige enough to grab ourselves limited crown authority. There we go. So we passed that, and now we can talk to this fine gentleman here and revoke the earldom of Hertfordshire. We have a claim, and he would just do this. So we go ahead and revoke that. Fantastic. So that puts us at 6 of 7, and then we've got these 4 castles here. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Those are all economic castles, and not really contributing to our levy count very much. But we can revoke one of them, and I'm going to go with this one, I think. Just kind of at random, but more because it's in our capital county. It doesn't really matter, but there we go. Fantastic. Now, a lot of this is because our raiders, our raid force here, is down to 43 troops. We do have these mercs hired. How are we doing on our vassal count? 38 out of 40. Uh-huh. Benevento was recaptured at some point. That was not done by us. So we could go after the Byzantine Empire again. For the Duchy of Sicily. That would be an option. Our prestige is low, but we can do something about that. For starters, we can just call a hunt. Lose ourselves some stress. Okay, she fought valiantly, I'm sure. Cool. We don't have any upgrades to do over here at this point. We returned home reinvigorated, and we are going to host a modest feast. There we go. And we need a new marshal. That will be this guy. Cool. Okay. I honestly wish that we could just disband our special soldiers because they are really changing our troop count here and making it a little bit unrealistic, in all honesty. That guy became our friend. Cool. There's only 43 of them left. So one thing we could do is we could declare a war and then just send them in to die. Like, for example, on Brittany. Conquering the Duchy of Brittany would be a good plan. We do need about another 100 prestige for that. There's not really a quick way to get that other than raiding. Interesting. There's some raiders right here. Cool. Boy, it's taking a lot longer to get our men-at-arms than I thought it would. But we're going to head in over this way. This has been looted recently. We're just going to walk in and try to loot this. And hope to fight them. No, we do not succeed in fighting them. Somebody else has been looting the Pope, haven't they? No, this is something we did. I'm pretty sure. Well, we're going to get ourselves some prestige from this. We're more interested in the prestige than we are in the gold at this point. And we could take no quarter. Daily siege progress plus 25%. That's pretty good. We can definitely finish out the pillage tree here. I like it. The next tree we should probably think about doing would be... Oh, that's not what we wanted. The next tree would be probably something along the lines of law. No, that's domain limit. Customs? Which one was it? It might not be available to us, actually. Can befriend vassals, huh? That's interesting. Cultural fascination progress increased would be not bad. We may want to go for warfare next, though, actually. Because I was looking for potentially some vassal limit changes. But I think with the ones that we have available here, we don't really have... Well, actually, assertive rulers in the glory tree. That might not be a terrible idea. Plus 10 vassal limit is pretty good. And then from there, we can also work on our culture a little bit. Now, our culture is currently set up as a... No, this is the faith. Our culture is currently set up as bellicose. And if we wanted to reform that over to, like, bureaucratic or probably egalitarian, that would be ideal for the plus 10 vassal limit. So something like that. Of course, that's very expensive. And then we would want to have, like, a legalism in here, which I think egalitarian allows. Let's see. Can we see traditions that are not allowed for us? Yes. So what are the requirements for legalism? Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Linguists. I think it was under realm previously, wasn't it? Forest folk, hereditary hierarchy. It may require a different ethos. I'm pretty sure when we were able to do that, we were on potentially egalitarian. Potentially. But yeah, legalism would be the way to go. And actually, I feel like I need to look that up. So it doesn't seem to be popping up here. So let me just do CK3 legalism. Okay. The legalism. That's a faith tenet? Yes, not the faith tenet that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the tradition. Here we go. Yes, there we go. Legalistic. That's what it's called. Faith needs to have a head of faith, and it's allowed under communal, courtly, and egalitarian. Okay, so we should definitely start switching to egalitarian, and that'll cost 20,000 prestige. So we need to make a lot of prestige. What is the way that we're going to do that? By raiding. Raiding is an excellent way to make prestige because we get 1 prestige per gold. So that's good. We also get prestige from ransoming. And that's absolutely fantastic. 1 prestige per gold that we get from ransoming as well. We can ransom from raiding as well. So that's all good. This is now all resetting. So this is great. We're currently looking at about 200 or about 1% of what we need for egalitarian. I'm okay with spending that gold. We got Chieftain Janus's crown. or High Chieftain Janus's crown, rather. And we can not equip that. That is a court artifact, I guess? Yep, that's a court artifact. Okay, but that gives us 0.2 prestige per month, which is always nice. Actually, I'm going to come around over this way, I think. The pathing is going to be slightly awkward. I should have gone here first. It's okay. So we're going to get this all looted. There we go. And this will get us a good amount. We do currently have about what? What would that be? 5% of what we need? Something like that? No. 1,000 is 1/20th, which would be 5%. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so that's fine. We'll come up over this way and continue to raid. The mercenary contract can expire. That's fine. We will take 45 prestige and 45 prestige. Does this gain us prestige? It costs prestige. Okay. We should determine our personal deity. Let's see here. Thor gets us stewardship. None of those give us prestige, but we'll go for Thor anyway. There we go. Cool. And we'll just continue to raid it up here for now. There is a court event available, and we'll gain some court grandeur. Wait, did I just give him a title? I think I'm dumb. What did I give him? Hertfordshire. Was granted recently. We're going to work on swaying him. Okay. Let's not do that. We're going to get that back. That was definitely my mistake. Stops endorsing me, huh? No, we're not going to allow a cult to rummage through our court. Okay. So we're going to head in over here and continue our pillage. And how are we doing here? We currently have 467 prestige here. And we're going to come fight these guys. Spend 75 prestige. No, we're going to gain the prestige here, but we're still going to work on swaying him. Let's get excellent longships here. We're not having a financial issue under any circumstances. So we fight these guys, and that will net us how much prestige? 218. Cool. Next, we'll come over here and continue our pillage. I want to come up and fight these guys. Because we need 20,000 prestige to make this happen. Forgiving nature? Sure. But they're sieging, so this looks fine by me. Okay. And we're going to head in here and fight them. Fantastic. So how much prestige are we going to get from this battle? It'll be a pretty decent chunk. Oh, yeah. 452 prestige from that battle. Okay. And we finished that raid. I think we should probably start heading home. We can raid these two locations and then get home. We're almost out of supplies, so that'll be fine. And farewell, my vassal. Cool. Well, at least now we have some solid peacetime goals here. That's always good. And we do have a perk available. We should probably... We're on domain focus right now. We could go over into administrator. And I think that's the route that we're going to go for the moment. So there's 701 gold and prestige. We'll disband that army. And we'll just chill for a bit here. But we have 2,700 prestige overall. So that's great. I would like to ransom additional prisoners here. That's another 150. And yes, ransoming vassals is a little bit dangerous because they can join factions against us, but I actually don't mind if they do. We're not planning on going to war anytime soon, and fighting them would be a good way to build up... I think that would get us fame. But regardless, that would be fine. So we're now at about 3,000 prestige. I do want to continue to raid. Hello. Let's raise up raiders again. This guy's trying to blackmail us. Okay, he knows that we killed our brother. I'm going to allow him to have a hook here. Okay. So we'll raise up our troops. And I want to come fight these guys. That is the goal here. And then we'll go raid the Byzantine Empire. Okay, come on, men-at-arms. There we go. We're going to head up here, fight... Oh, our raid hostility went away, didn't it? It did. That's unfortunate. We'll just have to go fight, or raid the Byzantines, rather. We'll not be fighting the Byzantines, sadly. This does mean we're slightly inefficient on this raid start, but that's okay, I guess. So we're not too concerned about expansion for the next little while here. Sure, this will get us another 150 prestige. We need to farm up that prestige as quickly as we can. We may actually... Oh, we can't split raid armies. I was thinking we may actually want to split up and raid multiple locations. It's only worth 5 gold. Okay, hilarious. But we'll raid it regardless. And we'll just work our way down this court. Or rather, this coast. Okay. 82% chance of success here. So that guy became our spy master. That's fine. I don't really care about it. 72% chance there. And 56. I mean, it's better than even odds. We'll give it a go. Cool. And we'll go to bed. Now, there is a dangerous faction here. We will likely... Oh, that's peasant rabble. There's nothing to do about that. We'll just let them fire. No real problem there. This independence faction might become a problem. We'll see. But for now, we will continue raiding our way down this coast. I'm not going to go inland because that will, of course, cause massive attrition. And we would rather not do that. We're just going to keep on heading down the coast. Raiding as quickly as we can. We currently have about 200 gold and prestige here. I'd like to have a lot more than that, but it'll do for now. Offer concubine? I don't think we require one, do we? Actually, maybe. Our wife is 30, has not had any children yet. That's a little bit of a concern. We'll go for one. I don't want to have too many children. As long as we have, like, 1 or 2 heirs, we're good. Our sister is currently our heir right now, which is not necessarily ideal. We'll head down over here, and we'll stop this raid here, I think. We'll just head on over. Because we're running out of supplies. I do want to go raid the heartland of the Byzantine Empire soon enough, but we do have this dangerous faction brewing. Okay. So we need as much prestige as we can get our hands on right now. That is the top priority at this moment. And what is the best way to do that for us right now? Well, it's to win battles against hostile armies. That's the answer. West Francia is in a war right now. We could raise up raiders here. And then go in and raid West Francia and hope that we're able to actually fight them. That's a potential option here. That's the fastest way for us to raise up our prestige right now, is to have hostile armies and fight them. So we'll go ahead and try that. Here's a peasant army. That is adorable with their 1,000 troops. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what they're planning here, but we're going to go in, and that'll be fine. I want to continue to head down this way. This is going to go a little bit inland. Winchester is raiding. They're our vassal. Now, if we were to come down over this direction, I'm wondering where that French army went. Okay, this war is obviously over. No problem there. We'll get rid of these guys. They are no longer necessary. The French army was down over here. And this is on a river, so we're not going to take attrition moving around over this way. We'll just raid over here for the moment. We're not getting a huge amount of loot from this. I'm wondering where exactly the Francian army is. They are losing that war. Oh, that's the Northman army that they're losing the war against. Interesting. Where is the war goal? Up here? The Duchy of Flanders. Yeah. So we should probably make our way up over there. That's likely where their troops are going. They were down here. Let's embark here and come around by sea. I don't want to take all that attrition. We did gain 150 prestige, which is always good. And off we go. Fantastic. Okay, so here's the West Francian army. This is what we wanted to find here. Fantastic. This will net us a lot of prestige. We don't stack wipe them, but that was 673 prestige for that one. Cool. Now, I wouldn't mind coming back and sieging their capital. I think they're retreating to their capital. I want to continue to fight their troops, if at all possible. It's not currently possible. But that was a good chunk of prestige. Okay, so that's successfully raided. Okay, we're just kind of chasing them down this river at this moment. And I guess we'll just raid over here and go home. That'll be fine. We'll grab large levies. Sure, show in the Duke for additional prestige. I like it. And we'll just raid up here. We've gotten a lot of prestige from this raid, and that's good. We need a lot more. Okay. Glory Seekers, huh? I would have liked to get prestige out of that, but sadly we can't. So we're going to head home now that we're basically out of supplies. And we're going to look for more opportunities like that. In fact, East Francia is maybe a good option. Maybe. It's a war against tyranny. So I'm not entirely sure. But we do have about 25% of the prestige that we need at this point. So that's great. You can stop that. And we're just going to disband. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. And next episode, we will continue to farm up our prestige to work on our culture. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.